Hey Kay, this is Crystal, and I heard you like anime and you like drawing
What
anime,
is
so
it, D?
today I thought I would share some of my process. So here you can see me using the airbrush, no, the airbrush or the acrylic tool in Metabang. Metabang is really, really useful. You could use so many layers, and there's so many different things in here to create this background that I made. I used the blur tool and the smudge tool. I kept using the color picker because the color picker is actually really, really useful. The zoom feature, you can literally create anything that you want, Kay. And I'm hoping that seeing somebody, seeing me do uh, some random drawings will help you in your endeavors to draw and learn anime, because you can actually do this, and it all starts with a pen and paper. Or if you want to go digital, it can start with, a simple thing as a phone. And well, hair can be formatted differently. Your drawing style is your own, and there is absolutely no reason for you to compare yourself to other drawing styles. You can use them as references. You can use real life references. See here, what I did was erase, but I had already did the background, right? That's why her lips are colored like that. And then I just go to the next layer, and then I erased that color right there to keep going. There's a lot you can do in Metabang. Ooh, excuse me, I just had some coffee. Now, we're going to go back and talk about plot lines and things like this. For your story to work, how I do it is that each character starts off as an idea. So I don't actually know what I'm drawing before, it's in the works. And that's totally fine. But plot lines and storylines are really, really good. This is actually called the stipple pen, and the stipple pen is very useful. When you try to hit the erase button and it doesn't work, and then you erase what you need there. So just hit the back button. Very useful. The back button tool. So I wanted to give this character freckles. I don't know why. I tried going with the freckles around her shoulders, back, and neck, but I haven't seen anyone with freckles like that. Well, I have, but freckles fall in a specific pattern unique to somebody. So I'm going to have to work on my freckles. This is a back 3/4 view, where your character is turned to look at you. Now, right here, this is going to be the smudge pin, but it was too big. So I had to go back and then lower the level so I can do that. And if you see, it really works for, the lines in the hair. I'm not really good at drawing multiple lines in hair. It doesn't really look right to me. Well, for me. I mean, I see plenty of lines in people's anime art in their hair and whatnot, and that's totally cool. But I just can't master that art style. Ha, mark, 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 mark. Random. I have no idea why that was. I'm just, a little random space cadet. And random space cadets can have lives too. So, you were telling me one thing that you like science. So, little sis, pretty soon I'm going to do a speed paint of Cress or Crescent. Basically, her name is Scientist. She doesn't have a full actual name, or rather, I don't know her full actual name. But, she is all about science. And though you like science, science kind of terrifies me. But I will tell you that you can pretty much figure out anything uh, from the geological features. Like, you can study igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks. You could become an archaeologist and find things. You could study the stars and astrology, right? Or you can be a historian and see how many people tried to, take over the world and what happened, what have you. Because if you like history, little sis, then one thing about it is that if we can learn from it, we won't repeat the mistakes. And that is something I really can't stress. People are over here just screaming and causing problems and, oh my God, COVID-19. And I'm like, guys, if we were meant to die by COVID-19, we would have. Not saying that those who died didn't die. I'm saying that if we personally were meant to die by COVID, we would have. And since we didn't, then don't worry about it. God and Jesus are the true ones that we need help from. And as long as you trust them, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But also remember that he is an all-powerful, mighty God, and his power is on a scale that we can't even comprehend. So, I'm sorry, this got a little bit religious, just a little bit, but I can't help it. I'm giving advice to my younger sister, Kay. By the way, thank you guys for joining me here, because later on today I have a Mary Kay thing going on. If you want to check it out, go ahead. It'd be really awesome if you guys would buy at least one thing. And no, I'm not talking to my little sister on this. I'm talking to all y'all who are older and have credit cards and, want to learn how to look like you're 30-something when you're 70-something. Because I really didn't believe that was true. This lady came, I met this lady and she was like, oh, I do Mary Kay. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm like 70-something. And I'm like, no, you're not. So I must know how this works. So come join me. You can find the details on my Instagram at clairechristians.com. Well, at clairechristians, claire.christians.roseheart. There we go. I had to remember for a second. This is the star pin or whatever. I'm going to call it the star pin. And you can literally do whatever you want to in this MetaBang program, little sis. Don't feel like that you have to follow somebody else's drawing styles. Just do you and be happy about it. Because if you're not happy with you, then there's a problem. And I'm not going to let you not be happy with you, because I wasn't happy with me. And today is my older brother's birthday. His name was Daniel, and he was in the military. Rest in peace. That's what I mean, guys. You don't have to be anything but you.